Before I start my speech, I'd like to give a huge thank you to the people that made this happen. For the equivalent of a summer break, we were wondering if we were going to graduate through the screens we have grown all too familiar with during social distancing. However, the same people that come together and run our schools have gone out of their way to provide the best experience they can. From creating social media pages for contact to standing in the cold rain for a senior clap out, I think I can speak for the entire Hamiltonian class of 2020 when I say that we have the best faculty and staff there could ever be. I have never known a teacher that didn't enjoy coming to work or didn't go out of their way to help a student. So, on behalf of the class of 2020, thank you so much for spoiling us with your time and kindness over these past 13 years. Now to my peers, to my friends, and to my family. Oddly enough, this seems very fitting. I remember the first day of kindergarten in Mrs. Fisher's class. We were separated the first 2 days, girls and boys. Now look, we are separated on our last day, 6 feet apart because we're not allowed to be any closer. We've already survived so much, one of which was famous deaths like Robin Williams, David Bowie, Whitney Houston, and Vine. We have survived various dance moves like the challenge, the Harlem Shake, and the whip, or dangerous challenges like the Cinnamon Challenge or the Tide Pod Challenge. And let's not forget all of the different state tests. Fun fact, Britney Spears' song, Hit Me Baby One More Time, came out the year most of us were born, along with Aerosmith's I Don't Want to Miss a Thing, and Jay-Z's Hard Knock Life. Oddly enough, I think we can all resonate with these songs when it comes to our school's careers. Let's address the elephant in the room. As it has been said, this is not how we imagined our triumphant ending. We thought that we would be able to get the goodbye videos and the last walks through the halls. We thought we'd be able to drench each other with water and ride on roller coasters together. There was supposed to be a dance and emotional handshake that we would remember for the rest of our lives. As much as everyone says that we are making history and that we are one of a kind, graduating class, these words don't feel the emptiness that was our last 2 months of school. Some of us have been in unhappy homes and day in and day out. Some of us are frozen with concern and paranoia because our family members are high risk or even the student themselves. Some of us need to see our friends to stay calm. The experts were probably screaming the entire time. This is awful. This was not a contest for the longest senior skip day. This was isolation. We are entering adulthood with no freedom and no prior training to deal with the life before social distancing, which unfortunately for us isn't normal. To not have prior training, As Facebook likes do point out, we were born right after 9/11, so we don't know a world without extra precautions or backup plans. We've always had technology in some sort of way and easy access to useful and useless information. We have been spoiled in not truly knowing any life-altering hardships, but it has come. With that being said, the overwhelming support has been wonderful. As all of us know, parents gathered together to adopt some of us. We received food, love, and fuzzy socks from people that we wouldn't have talked to outside of school had this not happened. There have been happy birthday parades. There are signs covered in class of 2020, congratulations, and lots of Facebook trends. We as a community have shown each other that no matter the circumstances, we will be there. We have also figured out that there needs to be some kind of warm thank you without a hug. I personally struggle to find words that can take the place of a warm hug. It was mostly smiling, laughing, and stumbling through my words because I can't hug anyone. I'm a hugger. But I held their gift, and it was nice. We as a community got closer and more understanding. People asked questions about anxiety and depression to help their kids get through it with no outside help. Companies opened their hearts and wallets to help people cope with losses. Our schools and businesses set up plans to feed people in need, and take care of people who were let go from their jobs. This is not a coincidence that we, the class of 2020, are the ones to go through this. We are the middle child in this world. Between the kids that have endless technology from birth and the kids that grew up with textbooks in their lockers. Though we have had technology, the first iPhone didn't come out until 2007. We are the kids that fight to be included in Twitter trends because we indeed remember Kim Possible and Tube TVs. We are the hidden child that fly under the radar. So here is all the attention we haven't gotten. Here is our moment to prove that we are not a lost cause throughout our lives, and we have been doing fantastic. We can take this into the real world and use it to our benefit. We are so much more familiar with technology than anyone else. We have become more self-reliant and know how to handle pressure. We are forced to be reckoned with. We as a class have broken records in every sport. Almost. We have adapted to every change in our lives with grace, and there have been many changes. We have proven we can defeat anything that comes our way because we have the drive to do so. We have accepted many losses, like our football team, and we have welcomed many wins, like our Purple Star and our 4x4 track team. Last yearbook we will be featured in will be the best because we were able to show who we really are, a dedicated and creative class of beautiful brains. There isn't one person sitting in a car right now that I am not proud of. We persevered through the normal and unprecedented. We are here, we are ready. To the families that helped us, we thank you. To the faculty that took us in and taught us, we thank you. To the staff that cleaned up after us and bandaged our accidents, thank you. And to my peers that picked each other up after a defeat and rang the bell after a win, I thank you. I couldn't ask for a better class. Some friendships have changed and attitudes towards one another have shifted. But in the end, we are graduating together, and we won't forget the memories that we made with the people we loved. We, the Hamiltonian class of 2020, are done with this chapter and are ready for the next one.